Hello, I am Pete, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, the JOAT. I'm here stood outside the New Vegas Medical Clinic with Veronica looking up at me adoringly. It's true, I am pretty amazing. I can understand why you would adore me. So, let's head inside and buy some implants. So remember, as per the rules of this playthrough, I need to keep things balanced. So if we look at my special at the moment, Charisma is the thing that's on 5, everything else is on 6. So I'll need to upgrade Charisma first, and then I can upgrade whatever I choose. Let's find the one who installs the implants. Assuming she is here. Nope. Or she's asleep. Yeah.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
Okay, let's start by seeing what she sells.
I have reserved a small part of my supplies for sale. The profits go directly to the purchase of additional supplies to help the less fortunate.
Okay, show me what you got.
Very well.
So what here is going to be useful? I think a fixing things might be useful. A meeting people might be useful. Today's physicians, I think... How many of those do we have? We already have 2 of those, so probably don't need another. Let's just accept this offer, and then let's find out more about the implants.
I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities, make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got 2 much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
I want to buy an implant.
One other thing I forgot to mention. Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering?
I would like to boost my charisma.
The empathy synthesizer will allow you to more easily pick up on subtle emotions and body language. The price is 4,000 caps.
Here's the caps.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Okay, she's walked away, so let's follow her and buy another one.
You're back. Do you need medical attention? All right, let me do a quick test to make sure your body can handle another implant. All right, you're healthy enough to handle another one. Which surgery are you considering?
Right, so now I have free reign of which one I want to pick first. I'm going to increase endurance first. This is often a good one to start with because this will allow you to purchase 1 more implant because the number of implants you can carry is directly linked to your endurance.
The nociception regulator modifies your cardiovascular system and you won't tire as quickly. The price is 4,000 caps, same as most other implants.
Yep.
Have a seat in the auto dock.
So, at this stage, generally, intelligence and luck are the ones I'm most interested in, and I think I've probably got enough caps to get both of them, but for now, nothing else. So let's pick up both of them. Okay, both of those have been installed, and if I check my caps, I'm now below 4,000, so I wouldn't be able to buy another one even if I wanted to. Here's my special now. Got a few things up to 7. And my skills will have been slightly boosted as well because increasing these has an effect on this. So now we've got, lockpick at 35 is my lowest. Sadly, I don't have a tumblers today, and the nearest one to get hold of is quite tricky. So, I guess next time I level up, I'll boost the lockpick and good things will happen from there on out. But yeah, we've got some skills above 40 now, which is pretty nifty, isn't it? Okay, that's our work at the medical clinic done. Are there any skill magazines sat around the place? No. Let's leave. Where's Veronica running off to? And she's coming back. Oh, she's just doing some lengths. She just likes the exercise. Yeah, that's understandable. All right, I think it's time to head to the strip and meet Benny in the tops. So, I've mentioned in the previous episode that I've picked up this perk that gives me better vision in the dark, and I like it in some respects, but I wish I could turn it off because here it's just a little bit too much. It's ruining the effect of the strip somewhat. because everything's just too bright.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Yeah, here you go. But I'm gonna keep my holdout weapons.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
Give me my guns back. Where did you take them?
Relax, baby. The safe is houses. We'll keep them locked up in the bank upstairs right next to the money. It's serious protection.
All right, goodbye.
Have a good time, baby.
So normally when I'm in here and it comes time to deal with Benny, I do one of two things. Either I present some evidence to Swank that lets him let me keep my weapons, or I use the Black Widow perk to take Benny out. But I'm not going to be doing either of those things today. Let's just go up and talk to him face to face and see how things go down. Ooh, lots of XP. I've leveled up. Right, okay. So firstly, we need to bear in mind the rules of the playthrough and keep things balanced. So let's start by bringing everything up to 36 that isn't already. That's done. Okay, so bringing everything up to 38 that wasn't already at 38 has left me with 1 skill point left. I've got 1 left to spend. Now, this time, I have planned ahead and I've made a note of which skill books I currently have so I can make sure that I don't boost any of those. Okay, so there's a few options here. I could put one into lockpick. I could put one into medicine. I could put one into sneak. Or I could put one into unarmed. I don't want to put it into any of the others because I currently have a skill book for one of those. I'm going to pop it into sneak. That might help. And the next perk we're going to be getting is Heave Ho. All thrown weapons fly farther and faster for you. Another completely useless one. Brilliant. The rules of this game can be quite punishing at times. Right, I'm sure Benny was here before, but he's disappeared now. Do we have a quest we can use to track him down? Ring a ding ding, that's the one. Ah, he's coming this way. Hello, Ben.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? The guy everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
Seems you need to work on your marksmanship.
I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled.
Charming.
Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer.
I want the platinum chip and I want it now.
I can't do that, baby, and you know it. There's a lot of angles to this caper. Complexities aplenty. But plenty of action, too. Enough for both of us. But we don't jabber about that out here in public. Like I said, we should be talking somewheres private.
What did you have in mind?
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
Barter 35. The suite's a nice touch, but someone's got to pay off my contract.
Where's my manners? Here's some cash up front. There'll be more where that came from. Wait for me in the presidential suite. We got a future together, you and me. It's time we got started.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
All right, so we need to wait for him in the presidential suite,
Hey.
which looks like it's this elevator over here. Spoiler, Benny's not planning to show up. Hello, Veronica. So, we're here. I think we just wait a little bit. Let's pick up a pool cue. Just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I know what's coming next. Do have a silence 2-2. But we're pretty good with melee. I mean, we're equally good with everything, really. Let's do a little bit more looting while we're here. Lots of booze. Alright, we need to search his room for clues. Well, that's what I'm doing right now, can't you tell? Let's turn the light on.
Baby, this little meet and greet of ours, chalk me up as a no-show. It would be 41 flavors of stupid to let you get a drop on me. And you've caused plenty enough trouble as is. You've forced my hand. Hell, I gotta skip town because of you. A real pain in the caboose.
At least you could do is answer some questions first.
A lifelong learner is you, eh? Then make your questions count, because your lifelong is running life short.
All I am is a courier trying to fulfill my contract.
All this is just work ethic run wild? That's your line? I don't know. Can you get it through your thick skull to leave me and the chip alone? If bullets can't get through, what hope is there?
You're a dead man.
That temper of yours. Kind of why this conversation's taking place over an intercom. Do me a favor and stay dead this time, eh? Good night, all. It's been a gas.
Here come his friends.
You like that?
And let's do some swinging.
Had
Oh,
enough?
mind Veronica.
Come on!
You like that?
Between the two of us, we got this.
They
I'll
killed
deal
him.
with this one. I don't want to accidentally hit Veronica, if I can help it. Oh, there's one still alive. How are you doing there, Veronica? I'd expect you to be doing better. You okay?
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth, no real presence on the outside. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor and a laser rifle. Now, people are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach because it's all we know.
I love how when you talk to one of your companions immediately after a big fight, they say something completely unrelated. The Brotherhood is living in the past. Eventually they'll have to change.
I think you're right. We're getting desperate. Hardly enough people to sustain ourselves as a chapter. They'll see the light, sooner or later. But I get the feeling if I don't take matters into my own hands, the change won't come in time to make a difference.
That's all. Goodbye.
See you around.
So let's loot these fellas. They've got the Benny's Sweet key and some sunglasses. Let's put some sunglasses on. Ooh, they go with the combat helmet as well. Nice. Okay, so Benny's done a runner. We're not going to be able to get the chip off of him today. Let's have a little look in the back room, see if there's any skill magazines or indeed vodka sat around somewhere for the taking. I feel like once I combine all this looted booze with the stuff that the guy at the door took off of me, I'm going to be quite over-encumbered. Never mind, that's what Veronica's here for. Okay, so what's that done to our active quests? We need to search Benny's suite. I've got 2 quests taking us there, and we don't have the platinum chip yet, so we can't bring it to Mr. House. Right, let's find our way to his suite. There's an elevator just around the corner here. And Benny's room is just down here. These guys ambling around, they don't know much. Hold on, that's not Benny's door. This big one's Benny's door, isn't it? Don't know if I needed to crouch to get in there. Whether those 2 guys walking around would get suspicious. But we did it. Alright, anything good in here? Got some pre-war money on top of his thingamajiggies. And through here, of course, we meet Yes Man, who we can talk to if we want to. I don't think I need to, though. I will just briefly acknowledge Benny's getaway. I think it was... Is it this corridor? Maybe not in that direction. But yeah, he's got this little corridor behind his room that he can use to escape, to Vault 21. But you can't get through that door. Well, since we are here, we won't ignore Yes Man entirely.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
What are you doing here?
Good! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Yes, man. What kind of a name is that?
It's what Benny always called me. Probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful.
Have you seen Benny?
Sure. He came through here in a big hurry. Didn't even stop to say hello. I think he went down his secret escape elevator out in the hall.
Benny stole a platinum chip from me. Do you know what it's for?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there!
Okay. Do you know what Benny's planning to do with the chip?
Oh! He wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then I just do what Betty tells me. Easy peasy!
You're very forthcoming with that information.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
Probably, yeah. What if I wanted to take over New Vegas instead of Benny?
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
Right, well, goodbye. That's enough for now.
Don't stay away too long.
I'll probably never see you again. So one thought occurs. I leveled up while I was down on the floor, on the casino floor, and forgot to think about skill books. So we've got all this stuff that's now at 38, I think. Yes, and anything that's at 38, I can take a skill book for. And I do have a few skill books. So let's start by taking, let's see, I think we have an energy weapons book. I think we have a guns book. I think we have a melee weapons book. I think we have a science book. And I think we have a survival book. So let's take some of those. Okay, there we go. I've taken some skill books. Lockpick and medicine are now the 2 things that remain at 38, and I don't have either of those skill books at the moment. So we are done for now. So what's our quest telling us to do? Well, it's giving us a couple of options that we can't do, but what I do know will happen is as soon as we leave the tops, we will be spoken to by Vulpes. So let's head down to the front door and do that. It is also quite tempting to do some gambling here to make some more caps in order to get another implant. But maybe I'll do that off camera.
This place is the bee's knees.
Oh, quest added, Caesar's favour. I thought I already had that one. Find the Legion Dropbox. Yeah, why is it adding that again? Strange.
The eyes of the mighty Caesar are upon you. He appreciates your service and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. Incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip and is likely making haste for Caesar's camp as we speak.
Why does Caesar want to see me?
Go to him, and you will understand. Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
Righty-ho. As predicted, I'm a bit over-encumbered. I need some help, Veronica.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
It's not a dress. Okay, I've managed to get myself down to a reasonable weight. I think we need to head back to Novak and sort out inventory. I think before I do that, I will find this Legion Dropbox, though. It's probably not going to be hard to find. Let's just fast travel to Cottonwood Cove and then backtrack. Okay, apparently it's about 100 metres up on that hill there. Let's go. Might be a ghoul or 2 over here. In which case I should probably have something appropriate equipped. Recharge a pistol, I think, will do. Wonder where Veronica went. Here she comes. She got a bit confused. I like having her nearby just in case we do come under attack.
Ordinary guys with knives and bullets, and they're taking over Nevada.
Ooh, lots of boxes here. Ooh. Lots of boxes with lots of ammo in. Leather art. Wow. I didn't realise there'd be this much stuff here. And I think this stuff all respawns as well. That's crazy amounts of money. Is there a fast travel location for this as well? There isn't, so I do have to amble over every time. Still, that's not bad. I wonder if there is a closer fast travel marker. What I do definitely need is I need to give some of this stuff to Veronica. Oh, Veronica, you're being weird.
Hey, you got a second?
What is it?
The Brotherhood is failing. I've always known that. If we don't change course, we're going to fall apart or fade away. But until recently, I haven't understood where we went wrong or how to fix it. I think I need to go home.
This game gives the funniest bugs, doesn't it? I'll take you back there first chance I get.
Great! Thanks. Thank you. I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
Oh, come on, come out of the rock, Veronica. That can't be comfortable. She's staying in there. All right, well, I need to give you some stuff because I'm really heavy at the moment.
Is it a dress?
Okay.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
There we go. Right, so I'm now down underweight. And I think if I fast travel away, she'll sort herself out. Let's go back to Novak and drop off stuff. It's the booze, for the most part. I picked up a lot of booze in the tops. All right, here we are back at our base in Novak, and our active quest is to travel to Cottonwood Cove and go to the fort to meet up with Caesar. So let's do that. Once we get to the fort, interesting things will start to happen. I think we'll be able to meet some people who'll give us some new quests, and Caesar will start asking us to take out his enemies, which of course we're greatly looking forward to. Can I squeeze through this gap? I apparently can't. How disappointing. Hello.
Awe, are you ready to head upriver?
Yes, I'm ready to travel with you.
The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat. By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items.
Sure, I agree to disarm.
Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave. True to Caesar.
I wonder what I got to keep. Let's have a little look. Just a silenced 2.2 pistol. Not that I'm planning on using it. Okay, let's head on up. You're just a recruit legionary. This guy's a merchant. Dale Barton.
So you're the visitor I've heard some of the legionaries talking about. If you're in the mood to trade, just say the word.
Show me what you have for sale.
Have a look.
So he sells quite a few weapon mods. I wonder if I should get a katana. That might be fun. To be honest, I feel like it's unlikely to outperform Oh Baby. So, I mean, it's faster, but goodbye.
Seen you around.
Yeah. Yeah, the thought does appeal.
Run faster, or I will throw you off the side.
He seems like a bit of a dick.
Hi.
Okay, who to talk to in here?
Hey.
So I can talk to this guy and fight in the cage if I want to. That's definitely a thing worth considering on the list of options. Siri, I think, has a quest.
If you're injured, I might have healing powder to spare.
You're a doctor?
I never finished my training. The Legion saw to that when they overran my town. I do know basic first aid, but I've had to rely on tribal remedies to treat illnesses and injuries, healing powders and all that. I'm always running low on Xanderroot. Plenty of Brock flowers, though.
You are using 1 Brock flower per Xanderroot, right?
Oh, I've been using 2 roots per flower. Thanks to you, I'll be able to create twice as much healing powder per day.
Hooray! Goodbye.
Okay.
I don't want her healing powder. I've already got much better healing options available to me. Okay. Right. Looking for named characters. People worth talking to. I think there's going to be quite a few of them inside Caesar's tent. So let's go in there and say hi to the big fella himself.
You must enter Kaisar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
Ah, yes, this is one of those situations where you actually need to manually tell the person to wait. It doesn't happen automatically.
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
And there's Benny, tied up.
Under penalty of death, the prisoner is forbidden to speak with you until Kaisar has permitted it.
Oh, well, aren't you a bit embarrassed? Anything good over here? No. Let's probably talk to Caesar.
So, I finally get to meet the courier who's caused so much trouble for the new California Republic. You spread word of the massacre of Nipton, just like Wolpez asked you. You turned Camp Forlorn Hope into a mass grave. I get it. We share a common enemy. And now you come before the mighty Kaisar. To what? Offer your services?
You invited me and promised safe conduct.
And you fell for that? Really? Because I'm going to have you killed now. Relax. I'm fucking with you.
Banter.
You do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You visit the tops, and next thing you know, the head of the chairman is fleeing the strip like a whimpering little pup. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
Just let me deal with Benny and I'll be on my way.
Benny is my prisoner. You don't deal with him unless you've dealt with me. Don't worry. You'll get the platinum chip he was carrying, and then you'll use it like I tell you to. The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
What do I have to do?
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch, and inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip Benny was carrying when we captured him. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
And once I'm inside?
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Talk to Benny on your way out. He knows I'm going to let you decide how he dies. Maybe you want to remind him.
Brilliant.
True to Kaisar.
True to Kaisar, indeed. So we're going to end this episode here. In the next episode, there's lots to be done. We can talk to Benny, of course. We can do the stuff that Caesar just told us to do. And we can also talk to some of the other people around here to pick up some more quests. But anyway, I'm going to leave this episode right here with so much promise ahead of us. Hope you'll join me for the next episode of Fallout New Vegas, The JOAT. Bye-bye.